So as I said before about the Fourth Symphony and this peculiar little idea that Beethoven always consolidated his musical output, going 1, 2, and 3, and then 4 kind of goes back and puts it all together and coalesces it. 5, 6, and 7 were a direction, and 8 is going back again. A symphony that Beethoven himself said, I don't know why people like 7 so much, 8 is a better symphony. And I think 8 is so incredible. When you play this symphony, it is full of so much freshness, and especially in the sequence of the performances that we had, being the night after we performed 7, which was raging with the audience and exciting and full of a great deal of vigor, and then the dee-da-da-da-pa-peen. It just felt like fresh air inside of the building. Knowing that we were about to go to the Ninth Symphony it put 8 in its perfect place to experience. And 8 is just full of so much freshness and lightness, and yet at the same time a great deal of difficulty. In the first movement, the opening thing, beep-ba-da-da-pa-beam. This is in the first violins, very easily heard. But on the recapitulation in the middle of it, it's presented in the cellos and basses. This is quite difficult to balance because he throws everything else on top of that, and yet you still have the same very, very wonderful people sitting in the cellos and the basses. So we had to do a lot of work in order to rebalance that so that it sounded really great here in the hall. But as it turned out, it actually sounded very, very nice in the recording as well. And we went ahead and we said, we're just going to move with that and not artificially mess with that. We felt it was true to what we achieved here in the concert hall, and that we just wanted to stay with exactly that, so that one goes and listens to this recording and doesn't go to a concert hall and say, well, those two things don't have anything to do with it, which is one of the other important things that we have been seeking to do with this recording cycle, which is that I have found sometimes when I listen to a recording, I think, wow, okay, that's wonderful, all these little details that you can never ever hear in a concert hall, and I go to hear the concert and I don't hear any of those details at all, and I think, wow, the recording is so much better. I much prefer that over the live concert because I hear all the details. I really, really hate that feeling. I despise that because I think our art form really is meant to be first and foremost experienced in a live fashion. But recording can be a way of enhancing exactly that. So we wanted to make sure in the 8th Symphony that what balance one could hear in this concert hall to the audience, you will get exactly that on the recording. Not modified, not artificially pushed, nothing like that. And so you will hear balances and sounds differently perhaps in this recording than you normally would hear. But our intention is so that when you hear it 8 on the recording, and if you happen to come to Malmö and hear me with the orchestra again, that you would hear something quite similar. And that was really important to us because we wanted to try to recreate some of the concert hall experience because we have an incredible concert hall here in Malmö, absolute world class. And we thought we want to give homage and a little bit of respect to our concert hall in this way.